Good afternoon, everybody. The last topic that we talked about, I talked about inflation in different goods and services over the last 20 years, not just recently, but over the last 20 years. And I was talking to a client recently, and I talked about negative real returns that are currently occurring with some of our safer investments because of how high inflation is. And the client rightfully said, well, I don't really know what you mean when you say negative real returns. And let me kind of explain that perhaps with this chart that talks about, with inflation being where it is right now, how difficult it is to match the income that you need from a safe investment based on certain common needs that we all have. So the way to look at this chart is, this is assuming $100,000 invested in a money market fund, which right now in today's world will pay somewhere around 0.7%. So over the course of a year, $100,000 will give me, and you can see this in the gray bar here, about $70 in annual earnings, which isn't very much. Currently, inflation is somewhere close to 6%. So if you just go 5.5% over the last 12 months, that's the blue bar in that far right-hand column. I'm not obviously coming anywhere close to matching just the normal increase in cost of living from the return from my safe money market investment. And look at the purple bar, which is basically the income needed to beat medical care inflation. And medical inflation is up about 2.5% in the past year. Well, again, I would need $2,100 or $2,000 and change to actually match the cost of increased medical care expenses. Clearly not getting that. So you can see, I think, with this example through the years, that with interest rates so low, and thus earning such a low rate of return from safe investments, most investors are interested in doing something else, and they've got to earn an income stream that comes close to matching inflation. Causes people to look at things like common stocks that pay a lot of dividends, preferred stocks, or any other kind of investment that may provide you the opportunity to have a higher return than 0.7% in money market funds. Glad to share this information with you. Glad to send this chart to you. And clearly, these are conversations that we're having every day. If you'd like this chart sent to you, ray.evans@pegasuskc.com, or feel free to give me a call. Look forward to talking soon. Take care, everybody.